How I made the watery pattern for the back of these playing cards in Adobe Illustrator. With some color tweaks, this can be used to make pool water and beach water as well, so let's get into it. With the Curvature Tool, start by drawing a bunch of irregular, blob-like shapes of varying sizes. Still with the Curvature Tool, draw curved lines that start inside a blob and end inside a blob, most likely a different blob, but you can also loop it back into the same blob if you want. You'll eventually get something that looks like this. I know it looks a little crazy, but we will clean it up. Select all, and with the Shape Builder tool, that's Shift-M on the keyboard, we are clicking inside each of these shapes to define them. You'll see a plus sign on the cursor while you do this. As we move through the composition, we're also getting rid of all the little extra stroke ends by holding Option while clicking on those strokes. Holding Option activates the subtract mode, and you'll see a little minus symbol on the cursor while you're doing this. When you've done the whole composition, it should look like this. Next, rounding all of these corners. One by one, select each shape with the selection tool, that's V on the keyboard, and then hit A on the keyboard to switch to the direct selection tool. This brings up the corner radius modifiers. This part takes time, but you'll go through and pull each of the corners on each of the shapes to round them out. It looks better and more organic if you play with varying amounts of curve. Now that we have a mosaic of blobs, select all and head to Object Expand to turn the strokes into shapes. Then, with the Pathfinder window, unite everything. With everything still selected, head to Object Path Smooth. Play with this slider until you get to a point where most of the little triangles that were between our shapes turn into little circles. These are our bubbles. It is very important to not overdo this step. With the direct selection tool, that's A on the keyboard again, go around and delete the little triangles that stayed a little too triangular and just don't look like bubbles. Randomness is your friend here as well to get that organic feeling. This leaves us with our gorgeous top layer. Now copy and paste it, change it to a darker color, then increase its size and rotate it so that it does not line up with our first layer. Head to Object, Path, Offset Path to make those strokes appear a bit wider, then we'll smooth it once more under Object, Path, Smooth. Repeat those last steps one more time for one final layer, and then arrange these with lightest on top, darkest on bottom. From here, you can play with colors and blending modes to get the effect you're looking for. Here are some examples of what other colors, gradients, and blending modes can achieve. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you have any lingering questions, and pre-order the Old Tides playing cards in my bio.